Annamaya Kosh is the Bhumidev. In Europe, they call her Gaia. In South America, they worship her as Pachimama. In India, many names. One is Bhumidev. But the soil itself is a divinity. You see, the talk about love is very touching and beautiful. But I think that love is inherent in the very essence of what is life. You know, creativity, human beings, anything living, their love is there. Otherwise, it won't grow. But we become very unaware of that essence of what we are. And I think through rediscovering our relationship with Bhumidev and Nambu Unavum, where does it come from, the food that we eat? You know, because the world is in crisis.
It's indeed a greatest opportunity for me to be in this beautiful album. As you know that we come from the musical legacy. I'm son of the Ghatam living legend, first Grammy Award winner of South India, Padma Bhushan Vikku Vinayak Ramji. So I have been doing so much of albums, and especially in the Super Jnananandatoda Tattvam enna Gurujiyoda ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் மட்டும் இல்லாமல் அவரோட ஆசீர்வாதத்தினால ஒரு ப்ரோஃபவுண்ட் தமிழ் வேதம். ஹவு we have the Chaturveda, we also have the Tamil Vedas. So we call it as many things. To be imprecise, there are some hymns and haikus which really projects how Ramaji said in the front. So this album really portrays all the nectars of Tamil Vedam. எனக்கு இந்த ஒரு இதில் குருஜியோட ஆசீர்வாதத்தினால இந்த கான்ஃபிடன்ஸ் கிடைச்சது ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். அந்த பாட்டுகள் மட்டும் நீங்கள் ஒன்றும் மனசுக்கு தெரியவே வேண்டாம். இஃப் யூ பர்சீவ் திங்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் த லெஃப்ட் சைட், இஃப் யூ சே திஸ் இஸ் 1 terabyte, this is clouding. So if you say that it's here, அதை விட்டுட்டு which connects to heart chakra. If you perceive things from what is above and what is not your thinking, then these are the things which are there in the album. அதை வந்து ஒரு 1.5 வருஷமாக நாங்கள் வந்து கன்சீவ் பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கோம். ஸோ குருஜி வந்து என்னை விடுறதே இல்லை, நீ இது பண்ணியே ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறதுனால நமக்கு வந்து நம்மளோட கடமைகள், நம்மளோட பின்னாடி ஹவு வி கனெக்ட் டு இட்செல்ஃப், நம்மக்குள்ளே கனெக்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி. ஸோ இந்த 3 பாடல்களையும் நீங்கள் ஒன்றுமே ஜட்ஜ்மெண்ட் இல்லாமல் கேட்டாலே போதும், உங்களுக்கு அந்த பலன் வரும். ஓம் நம சிவாயங்கிற ஒரு சப்தத்துக்கு மட்டும், அருணாச்சல சிவா அப்படிங்கிற சப்தத்துக்கு மட்டுமே பவர். இது எவ்வளோ விதமாக நாங்கள் இந்தியா மட்டும் இல்லாமல் உலக அளவில் நம்ம சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ இந்த ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி கொடுத்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். எல்லோருக்கும் நமஸ்கார். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச்.
எல்லாரும் வணக்கம். நான் நினச்சிட்டேன் வீட்டிலேருந்து வரும்போது தமிழ் தான் பேசினா, ஐயோ என்ன பேச போகிறான்னு தெரியாது. அப்போது அவங்க சொன்னால் ரஷ்யன் மக்கள் இருக்கே, அப்போது ரஷ்யன் மக்கள் தமிழ் தெரியாது, பரவாயில்ல, ஐ வாஸ் ஸ்பீக்கிங் இங்கிலீஷ். So I thought I'll get away with that. So actually because a lot of Hindi kara, Tamil kara, Vella kara, Russian kara, let me speak in English to be a little bit more simple. I thought I'd just share a few things, beautiful presentations, Arugana Tattvam, Kekida, Jadi Mari da feel panni, the Vasana, it's very beautiful, the philosophy. I mean, that's why I'm here in India, from studying in Jiddu Krishnamurti school. That's what pulled me. It's the call of the soul, no, for inner discovery. Where na irukku life la adu edho purinjukana indha vaakkai vishayam. But I think a precursor to any inner discovery, to any yoga, to any Veda, to any mantram, first, there is the concept that they have in the Upanishad, which is called Annamaya Kosh, the sheaths of existence. So we have Annamaya Kosh, which is the food sheath. And from the food sheath comes the Pranamaya Kosh, energy. Then comes Manamaya Kosh. Sarada ipada language patti pesilla. You're told how beautiful, important language is. Where does language emerge from? Emerges from Manamaya Kosh. Now, இப்போ ஒரு சின்ன கேள்வி, கொஞ்சம் யோசிக்கோங்க. What did you eat for breakfast? What did you eat for lunch? Where does the food come from? Where does the food we eat come from? Annamaya Kosh is the Bhumidev. In Europe they call her Gaia. In South America they worship her as Pachimama. In India, many names. One is Bhumidev. But the soil itself is a divinity. You see, the talk about love is very touching and beautiful. But I think that love is inherent in the very essence of what is life. You know, creativity, human beings, anything living, their love is there. Otherwise, it won't grow. But we become very unaware of that essence of what we are. And I think through rediscovering our relationship with Bhumidev and Nambu Unavum, where does it come from, the food that we eat? You know, because the world is in crisis. The crisis is now food and water. There's no doubt. That's where the next wars are going to be situated, food and water. And to recognize that this culture that there is in India, I mean, as an example to the world, Sri Aurobindo said that India is a world teacher, the spiritual teacher of the world. So to recognize that really, you know, the beauty of the cultures we see in India, like this amazing tapestry, they all come because people had a relationship with where their food comes from. And they had Annamaya Kosh. And then they had Pranamaya Kosh, Manamaya Kosh, and language, which is the vehicle of culture. But Ipo, we don't have any idea of where our food comes from. So we are lost this relationship with Bhumidev. That awareness for that deeper things can only come through the blessing of our mother, which is the Thai number Bhumida. So that's what we're trying to do at Solitude, is in our farm, is just try to show people the culture is extraordinary. You know, I'm in awe of the culture in Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam, Carnatic music, like Mahesh is a wonderful father. And, you know, and so many, the temples in Madurai, they don't know to build those temples anymore. All the handicraft. Even Nadijadagam. I went to that Vaiteswaram Koil, they told me your father's name, your mother's name, Nambiki Mudiyade, Kadavale, Puriyade. So the culture is like a deep, like a banyan tree. So beautiful when even I can't understand half your words, but it touches me. You know, in Tamil but it's very beautiful, you know, the essence. I met a very simple man at my son's football training. Humble guy, simple, big, you know, Sami, the Vibhuti. And I say, oh, Sami Kumungla Ama, every being must be happy. Everything. I said, oh, what about this? Everything, from the earthworm to the human being. That's the essence of what I found in Tamil Nadu. But if we forget where our food comes from, even that's not possible to manifest. Thank you so much.